Welcome everyone! My name is Ivy and I am your local Davao tour guide working with Year of the Durian. We are now here at Barangay Wangan. A barangay is the smallest administrative division in the Philippines. You can think of it as a ward or a village. So Barangay Wangan is an agricultural barangay. Most of the people here are farmers and they are growing bananas and pineapples on a large scale. Starting in the 1990s, people here started growing durian. Just recently, they started exporting durian. 2015 was the first time, and Mr. Larry Miculob was the first person to ever build the first facility that could process it. So all of the durian from the Year of the Durian were frozen at this facility. So if you have one of that Year of the Durian tasting boxes from the Philippines, you could take pockets so that they could be thawed, and later you could join in and eat the durian together after this video. Hi, Sir Larry!
Hi, Ivy!
Nice to see you again!
Oh, welcome to my little facility.
So, Sir Larry, this area is like pineapples. Why did you choose to plant it with durians?
Actually, when we bought this property, this is actually semi-abandoned area and this is surrounded with pineapple.
Oh.
But I chose to plant durian because, I love durian. So, that's the first fruit that came to my mind to be planted in here. Oh, there is a Swarscoff variety
Wow!
that field. So, it's this one is tree ripe.
Tree right. So
Yeah.
this is a tree drop Swarscoff.
Yeah, this is tree. The tree is that one.
This one.
Yeah, that one is the tree. See first where there is no fruit above us because we might be hit by the fruit.
Yes, yes. That's good to know. So we're safe here.
Yeah, okay, we're safe already here.
Okay, okay. So when you, before you started planting durian, what were you doing?
Oh, I was working with the banana company,
Mm-hmm.
and my training with that company is operational. It's more of growing bananas.
Oh,
But the company also has orchard.
an
And-
orchard.
Yeah, an orchard. And one of their fruits in the orchard is also durian.
Okay.
And this Swarscoff variety was planted by that company.
Ah,
The seed, I think, was given by one of the director of the Department of Agriculture.
oh.
And when it bears fruit, it looks like the tree is like a camouflage.
The tree.
Yeah, the bark of the tree. This one is already old,
Old.
so the skin is already different. But
It's more noticeable when
yeah,
it's young.
when it was young, the bark looks like a camouflage of the desert storm, and that is
Oh.
where the Schwarzkopf name was derived.
Really? So Swarscoff is a name of a person?
Yes, he's a general leading the desert storm.
Wow. That's
And
amazing to
for the
know.
Americans, they will know that.
It's getting really wet. Can we go back to the facility to try this Swarscoff? Sir Larry, when did you start growing durian, and could you still remember how many years ago?
Actually, we started planting durian in 1992,
1992.
and this is about 28 years ago.
Wow.
And during that time, there's not so much durian yet in the Philippines and in Davao in particular. What we have are startup growers of hybrid variety. We do have native variety of durians, but mostly for local consumptions of the local market.
In in 1992, durian wasn't so popular. So why did you decided to grow durian during that time?
Actually, during that time, I was still working at Iho, and there was a lot of durian surrounding that community. And I spent half of my month's salary buying durian. That is how we eat durian.
Wow.
We are willing to spend so much money just for the durian.
Yes,
So
half of the
it's
month's salary.
it's actually it's our uh, passion. We call it passion, or it's really our desire to eat durian. So I decided to plant durian because I love durian.
Oh,
But
I see.
without actually thinking about it, um, durian was not yet also popular by the Philippine population. So it's more of something like around 5% only of people in the Philippines eat
Eat
durian.
durian.
So I was also thinking that maybe there is a potential market later on when these trees will bear fruits, and it's a matter of how we will do marketing to entice other people to eat. So so much so that by this time, I think it's already about 20 to 25% of the Philippine population eat
Eat
durian.
durian.
So slowly we were able to increase the market
Yes.
penetration, and of course it helps the farmers being able to sell their durian to the other people in
The
the
Philippines.
provinces in the Philippines. So it's a good actually decision for me.
It's actually a good vision.
It's a
You were
good
able
decision.
to see the future.
I think so. That's
And now I'd like to ask you about your favorite variety. I know native is your favorite variety, but when you tasted the hybrid or other varieties, what is your favorite and how was it?
so. In 1992, that was the time that hybrid was introduced in the Philippines. There's quite a start demand for that, and we tried to choose those. We thought that the taste is good,
Good. Oh.
and of course, there's a lot of the chani is the first variety really that was introduced here in Davao. This is coming from Thailand, and everybody was very excited because chani is very big fruit
Yes.
and
It
very
is.
meaty
Yes.
and very sweet. Unlike our native variety durian, it is very strong aroma,
Yes.
very thin meat, eh, and you will not be satisfied. So when chani was introduced, it was quite very attractive to the new growers, and quite the demand is also high.
It actually was the first variety I tasted as a kid, Chani.
Chani,
Oh, yes.
you like it?
Yes, but actually I didn't like durian at first try, but my father was very persistent on making me eat durian. So try and try until you succeed.
so,
And eventually I like chani.
so that's the one also that was I myself I love native durian, but when chani was introduced, I was also excited to taste the
Chani.
chani,
Did
but
you did you like it on first try?
actually at first I thought that's not for my taste. It's
Oh, not your durian.
not my durian. But there are other varieties of hybrids that also attracts my attention. And one of these are the Arancillo, the Swarscoff.
Swarscoff. We are now here with these two durians. And could you please tell us how to identify Swarscoff from Arancillo?
Okay, you see there are two durians here, and if you will note, the Arancillo is small.
This is the
This is
Arancillo.
the Arancillo is
Okay.
small, and this Swarscoff is bigger than the Arancillo. The Arancillo is more round shape, while the Schwarzkopf is of irregular shape.
Mm.
And I think this is common characteristic of this variety, uh, the irregular shape.
Very striking difference.
Yeah, very striking difference. The peduncle is of Arancillo is shorter,
Oh.
and the Schwarzkopf is a little bit longer. And if you look at closer, the Arancillo spikes are uh,
Pointy?
very close to each other
Oh.
and very small, tiny spikes. Whereas the Schwarzkopf is a little bit wide base, big, and the spikes of Schwarzkopf is more sharp. And uh, I think the color of the skin is somewhat different.
And how come is that Arancillo is more popular than Swarscoff?
Because Arancillo is taste is close to native. So if you ask people who are, some say, 40 years old and above, their preference of taste are those like for the native. The younger generations is more of the hybrid,
Uh-huh.
because the younger ones like more meat, more recovery, sweet, rather than the bitter sweet taste of the native.
Wow.
So this is the difference actually of the two.
Yay! Wow.
Hala, hilaw man eh.
It's good.
Like it?
I like it.
Some people like this one because, especially those who are used to eat bitter taste durian. So it has a lot of phosphoric smell,
Mm.
and like tastes like durian.
I'm beginning to like this durian.
And actually, it's good one. One of the variety that I like also.
What we have now here is the Arancillo, and we will be trying this. This is my personal favorite, Sir Larry. I'll just take some.
Okay, that's good. You really have a good taste. This one is my second favorite.
Sir Larry, how would you describe the taste of Arancillo?
Arancillo is milky,
Mm-hmm.
sweet, and a little bit of bitterness.
Mm. This is actually my personal favorite.
That's good for you.
Thank you all for coming to visit us here in Barangay Wangan. We hope you enjoyed your virtual tour and our durians from the Philippines.